In this video I'm gonna describe you about what is shutter speed. And what can we do with this? To know all these, let's have a look at functioning of the standard DSLR camera. In a standard DSLR camera, when we press the shutter button, the light rays from the object have to reach the sensor in order to capture the image. In order to expose the light to the sensor, the two barriers in the path should give away to the light to reach the image sensor of the camera. And the two barriers are mirror and small door-like structure called as shutter. When we press the button, mirror flips and gives the way to light. And shutter. The door-like structure also opens to allow the light. After the image is captured, the shutter closes, and the mirror reaches its actual position. This is the basis of shutter. Let's assume the condition. If shutter is open for longer time, what happens? Yes, it allows more light towards the sensor. And if shutter is open for less time, it allows lesser amount to light for capturing. This is what is called as shutter speed. By definition, shutter speed is the length of time image sensor in a camera is exposed to light. Shutter speed is also called as exposure time, and it is measured in seconds and in fraction of second. For example, if 1/4 is the shutter speed, that means shutter is open and expose the light for 1/4 part of the second. And if the shutter speed is 10, that means the shutter is open and allows the light for capturing for 10 seconds. Here, capturing of one picture takes 10 seconds. During this time, the camera captures everything which it is exposed to, in this 10 seconds. So any small movement in camera and also the object can affect the image. Use of shutter speed is when we capture in the dim light conditions, we simply expose the sensor for longer time. Because, on longer exposures, more amount of light enter the sensor and the image gets perfect. In the same way, if we want to take photographs in bright light conditions, we simply decrease the exposure time. It may be ranging from 4,000th part of the second to 30 seconds in many DSLR cameras. Main problem in shutter speed is on longer exposures it can capture all the movements of the object and creates blur in the image. So for fast moving objects to capture, lower shutter speeds are preferred. And if it is in dim light, it can be compensated by ISO. Hope you have got an idea about what is shutter speed. In next video I will be with you with another basic pillar of photography, aperture.